Hello students, today we will continue with the chapter 18th century political formation, class 7th history. In the previous lectures we studied about the downfall of the Mughal Empire and emergence of states who were working in an independent manner, who were trying to break away from the shackles of the Mughals. We studied about Bengal, Hyderabad, and Awadh provinces, which were indirectly in control of the Mughals but acted as autonomous states. On the other hand, we also studied about the Watan Jagirs who were majorly in the influence of the Mughals earlier but later on started developing their own areas like the Rajputanas. Then, in the third segment of the chapters, we studied about the Sikhs who were right from the beginning in continuous struggle against the Mughals and never allowed the Mughals or invaders like Ahmad Shah Abdali, etc., to reign over their area. They always emphasized on their community and their own individual rule. Moving on with the strugglers, the Marathas and the Jats are the next two sections of the chapter. Let's start with the Marathas. The Marathas, like Sikhs and Jats in the north, they emerged in the Deccan part of the country, present day Maharashtra, and they were just bhuyas, bhuyas or bhumiyas, the local term used by people who took control of the land, and gradually they rose to a position of kingly power. They gained popularity mostly by supporting the peasants who were continuously tortured by the zamindars and jagirdars. With the help of these peasants and farmers, they succeeded in curtailing the power of big landlords called Deshmukhs in the area and expanded their strength in the Maratha zone. The most famous name that we come across is uh, Chhatrapati Shivaji, who was earlier called Shivaji only. He majorly emphasized over agricultural improvements. He also carved out a stable kingdom with the support of these warrior families. Shivaji gathered the power of pastoralists, peasants, jagirdars who were in support of him and forced the challenge over the Mughal in the peninsula. Shivaji established his capital in Rajgarh and celebrated his coronation. It was then that he attained the title of Chhatrapati that we all famously know him with. He died in Rajgarh only in the year 1680. He brought up many new ideas in the area, and these different ideas that were related with administration, finance, and military were very helpful in carving out the Maratha strength. Taxes like Chauth and Sardeshmukhi that were one fourth and one tenth amount of the total produce were included in the revenue system. These taxes were laid as to provide safety, a kind of protection against the plunderers and dacoits. Chauth was compulsory and Sardeshmukhi was an additional tax. After the death of Shivaji, the Maratha Empire went in the hands of the Peshwas who were ardent servants of Shivaji and succeeded the power after him. They ruled from Pune, but very soon the Peshwas, with the power in their hand, broke away and the unity of the Maratha Empire shattered. Some important Maratha chiefs, Sardars, were Scindia of Gwalior, Gaikwad of Baroda, and Bhonsles of Nagpur. These were the areas who had powerful armies and they continued their expansion in their respective zones. So we see that the Maratha Empire was a very large and powerful empire that was in continuous uh, endeavor to remain an independent province. The next in the line were the Jats. The Jats were majorly uh, located in the areas of Haryana, Punjab, and the western region of the Ganga Yamuna Doab and eastern Rajputanas. These were basically uh, rural people who were hardworking in their agriculture, as well as they were known for their bravery and daring attitudes. They were on because of these qualities, they were employed as soldiers by both the Hindus and Muslim rulers. To take the name of some of the most important Jat leaders were to start with Chudaman, who acquired the control over territories to the west of the city of Delhi, and slowly he started dominating the region between Delhi and Agra, which were important cities in the Mughal rule. Later on, Badan Singh, a nephew of Chudaman, also attained power in the area of Bharatpur, Deeg and Kumher. Another important name in the Jat dynasty would be Surajmal, who acquired the kingdom of Bharatpur, which was of great significance from a battle point of view, and he was also engaged against Nadir Shah when Nadir Shah attacked Delhi in the year 1739, and he, along with the Marathas and Sikhs, fought against the Mughals. We can also learn about the grandeur of the Jat dynasty by looking at the fort of Bharatpur that was built in a traditional style, and you'll see that these palaces, these forts that the Jats built, they were not lavish. They were, on the other hand, built on a very strong base, and it was a good combination of styles of Amer, Agra, and the architectural form was somewhat inspired by Shah Jahan. So, with this, the chapter comes to an end. It was a long chapter, but we managed to include most of the important parts in it. Thank you.